There are a few things so exciting as getting a letter in the mail. Hey everyone, welcome back to another weekly vlog. This week is looking interesting. Tonight I am going to, it's like a live recording session. A bunch of musicians are getting together and recording like a live album or something. A friend and coworker of mine, she's a local artist, singer-songwriter, she writes great music, and she's a part of this, and she invited me, so my friend and I are going, and it's held in a bookstore, I believe, so it's live music recordings in a bookstore kind of thing. I really don't know what to expect, but we got tickets, and we're gonna go to that. It's gonna be fun. I'm still waiting for my new laptop. It's supposed to come in today, so I'm just gonna wait this afternoon out, just like waiting for a call to come pick it up so I can get back to work, because I really need my own laptop to really feel like I'm doing my work well. There's something, it's just not the same working on Zach's gaming laptop, doing schoolwork and whatever. It just doesn't feel right. So I'm dying to get my hands on this new Microsoft Surface laptop. Tomorrow morning, I'm going out for coffee with a friend and coworker. She just graduated from Cambridge with a master's in English, which is super cool. I'm very excited to work with her this year because I feel like she's a kindred spirit. She's very bookish. She's very smart and passionate about literature and history and all the things that I love. So I'm looking forward to meeting up with her. I have to pass off some books that she's going to use for teaching this year that I used last year. And yeah, we'll put our heads together, do some brainstorming, planning, just talking about the upcoming school year and how things are going to go in the upper school, especially for our humanities courses that we're teaching. Thursday morning, I'm going thrifting with a student, actually, specifically for decor items for our new upper school wing. I've been collecting items for months. I can't even tell you how many things that I've picked up. Globes, paintings, books, bigger furniture items, knickknacks, just anything that fits the really classical, natural aesthetic that we're going for at our school. Our school is very beautiful. You know, dark wood is sort of part of our theme, greens, browns. It's very natural colors, and we try to coordinate the aesthetics in all the classrooms so that everything sort of matches. It's supposed to feel very safe and natural and cozy and conducive to study with no, super bright neon colors and busyness and distraction. None of that. It's supposed to be like a space where you can really clear your head and feel inspired. Like, good art is allowed in our classrooms and beautiful things, but nothing tacky or nothing extra. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, I'm taking my student out to find some more last minute pieces for the upper school, and she's also going to help me set up some of the classrooms in a few weeks. The construction is almost done. Just waiting to get the go-ahead, and then I can set up my classroom, help set up the other classrooms, and I'm just so excited to see how it's all going to come together with all the new furniture, the desks, the bookshelves, all the decor pieces that I've been compiling for the last few months. So that's Thursday. Friday, I'm going to the States with a bunch of girlfriends for a friend's shower. She's having a family shower in the States because half of her family lives there. So yeah, we're gonna just do a little girls trip, go to Hobby Lobby, where I'm probably gonna buy as much stationery items and stickers and things of that sort as I can for myself, also for my classroom. So I'm really excited for that. We don't really have the equivalent of Hobby Lobby here in Canada. We have Michael's, but I find Michael's very overpriced and just not as great of a selection, I guess. I mean, I've only ever been to one Hobby Lobby in the States, but I remember it was just like, oh, there's so much here, and I kind of went to town. Yeah, so looking forward to that. In between all these outings, I'm hoping to continue working on my master's research, although I am waiting for a book, hoping that comes in within the next few days because it's sort of critical for my idea. It's a starting point. So reading that book is one of the first things that I need to do if I'm going to go ahead with this project, which I'm hoping it works out. Again, still in the brainstorming stages. I keep sort of switching questions, switching things up. I've been back and forth with this potential supervisor. He's been working with me, helping me to sort of narrow down my research question. I can't settle. I'm just not there. I'm not at the point where I'm like, this is what I'm doing. This is the question. These are the sources. And this is what I think my thesis is going to be. I'm so not there yet, and my goal was to be there by the end of the summer, but there's like 2 more weeks of summer left before it's like back to school in meetings and setting up classrooms and things. And half of one of those weeks we're going to be in BC for a friend's wedding. So I'm really running out of time to do my lesson prep for school and to work ahead on my master's. So I don't know. I mean, this last week without my laptop really sort of knocked me off my game. Yeah, and then I still need to do a ton of prep for my courses and figuring out what this next school year is going to look like. So that's going to be all the in-between moments, and hopefully finishing Les Mis this week as well. If I do that while still filming this video, I might share a few final thoughts, or I'll make a separate video probably talking about Les Mis and how much I enjoyed it and why. So this is a basket that I'm making for my sister-in-law who's having her first baby at the beginning of November. A little baby girl. I'm going for a bit of a Peter Rabbit theme, as you can see. I haven't picked up any of the Peter Rabbit books yet, but my plan is to go to my favorite children's bookstore and get a bunch more literary goodies. But for now, I did pick up some beautiful little outfits that I'm going to add to the basket. Ta-da! I'm just in love with all these colors and patterns and textures. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so I didn't find stationery per se, but I did find a notebook that has really nice quality lined paper with the spot for the date that I can easily rip out and trim up. It's really good quality, it's really thick. So I'm happy with this, even though it's not a beautiful stationery set. So this is a nursery bookshelf that my mom helped me fix up for my sister-in-law for a little girl's nursery, and I just think it's so cute. This is a William Morris pattern, and then just, yeah, a simple floral pattern. It's so pretty. If anyone's curious about the edition of Les Mis I've been reading, I'll have the link in the description box. It is an affiliate link, so if you end up purchasing this book or anything else on Amazon after you go through this link, I will receive a small commission. Speaking of which, one way that you guys can help me out in terms of keeping this channel going, because it does take a lot of time to film and edit videos. It takes up a good chunk of my week, and I am monetized. I do get AdSense revenue, but it doesn't amount to enough to even really cover my costs or make my time worth it from a financial point of view. And I never started YouTube for the sake of making money. I wanted to build a community and meet people who love and value the same things as I do. I wanted to share about what I read and share what I write and the things I study, and just sort of have a place to share my lifestyle and the things that I get up to. I love having a YouTube channel. I love chatting with you guys in the comments and on Substack and having people send me letters and gaining pen pals. Yeah, YouTube's been a really awesome opportunity for me that way. But it does take up so much time and money for equipment and whatnot that it is helpful if I can make a little bit of money here and there. And one of the ways that that's possible is through affiliate links. Also, super thanks. I don't know if people even know that this is an option on YouTube. Super thanks, where you just send a creator, $2, $3, $5, whatever you want to send them. I think it typically shows up under the video, and you can just click on that, and it's just a way to help creators out if you really appreciated a video that they made. That's also an option for my channel. So if you guys would consider using my affiliate links or buying me a coffee or giving a super thanks, I would be very, very grateful, because that's so helpful and encouraging for me in terms of thinking ahead. Can I keep doing this? Is this sustainable to keep having a YouTube channel? I want it to be. I don't want to stop anytime soon. So every little bit helps me keep making videos and makes this sustainable and affordable for me. Thanks so much for even just hearing me talk about this. It's always a little bit awkward and I do feel bad because I don't want to be that person who's always like, give me all your money. But I think there is a place to sort of just be transparent about what it costs in terms of time and money to run a YouTube channel and ways that people can support if they're interested. So thanks for listening to that. Let's get back to the video. I got an email saying my laptop got delivered to Best Buy. They never called me and said it was like ready to go, but I'm just gonna go over there and see what's going on because I can't just sit around waiting for a computer to do my work on all afternoon. The guy did say he was gonna start the computer and set it up for me and then call me, but honestly, I'll just take the package and do that myself if that means I can get it 5 hours earlier. Like, so worth it. Okay, new laptop finally secured. This is the old one. May he rest in peace. Let's see what we can do here. Wow. The sky is beautiful. Ta-da! Da-da-da! How beautiful is this? Okay, getting ready to head out for coffee this morning. The music last night was so good. There were 8 local singer-songwriters, and they each had written a song based on a prompt in just a few months and memorized it and performed it for us, and they were fantastic. It was quite the vibe in that little bookstore too. It was very like intimate, cozy setting, which was interesting. And at first I was pretty nervous to be there, but it ended up being really comfortable, and there were several people there that I knew, and my friend was with me, so it was all good. Been working at my computer for several hours and I'm starting to feel a little bit just like blah. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I don't know what I want to do. My brain feels a little bit fried. Maybe I'm gonna go for another walk. I'm listening to The Morte d'Arthur by Thomas Mallory and it's excellent. It looks like there's a breeze outside, so I think I'm gonna do that just to have a little mental break. Trying to decide which stickers to buy for my laptop. And also I like to give each of my students a sticker at the beginning of the year that's related to our studies. I just have so many items in my cart and I'm not sure how I'm gonna narrow this down. because there's just so many good ones on Redbubble. So yeah, gonna definitely need to do some sorting and curating here.